What's going on, guys? Real quick, I just want to talk a little bit more, a little further about some of the things that one of the things I've been talking about the last couple of weeks, and that's managers. More importantly, managers in WWE, because TNA, well, they don't really have managers per se. I very much think TNA could use a manager role on a couple of different situations, but maybe I'll address TNA's manager situation later. For right now, I want to talk about WWE. Now, this past week on Superstars, which I know a lot of people just absolutely love when it comes out, they hurry to their computers and go to WWE.com to watch it. I know I do. Ha ha ha. But for those of you who don't know, or haven't read it like I did, Michael Hayes looks like he's going to be the new manager for Tyson Kidd. Now, I absolutely love this, because you think back, early 1999, 98 or 90, late 98 or early 99, one of the two, Michael P.S. Hayes came in and did a phenomenal job helping the Hardy Boys. Not only helping them, they pushed them. They won their first tag team titles with Michael Hayes as their manager. But it really helped get them over with the crowd, if you will. And more of that I see coming along with Tyson Kidd. And I really, really think that, with Tyson, he's one of the guys that's just ready to go. He's ready to jump up. He's ready to be brought up and be in that spot, maybe that mid-card spot, fighting for a spot, to face either, which I can't even remember. I think he's on SmackDown now, which makes more sense with Michael Hayes. But, fighting for that Intercontinental title spot, that's on SmackDown. I love it. Another name that I've heard them considering is Arn Anderson. I kind of feel like Arn can do the same thing that Ole did back in the NWA when he stopped wrestling and kind of be more of the protege. He can have his own protege, like Ole did for Arn and Tully when they were tag team champions, and when, because Tully moved over and did the tag team thing after Ole stepped down and retired, and J.J. Dillon left, so that put him in the role of the advisor for the Four Horsemen. I don't think that lasted a whole long time, but that's just part of it. But we've got more things to look forward to. Right now, I want to say that it's the perfect time. People like R-Truth and Tyson Kidd, and even if you were to split up the core and put like Heath Slater and Justin Gabriel under a manager. I'm not saying we got to have 20 managers. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is that managers are good to help get over talent that can't get over by themselves. Now, I know that, and people will tell you, and even I will tell you, if you can't, in today's industry, in the business today, you have to be able to do several things in order to get over, first with the office and with the boys in the back, but then to get over with the crowd. You have to be solid in the ring. You just have to. You have to be great on the mic. Or you have to be at least good on the mic and solid in the ring. Or you have to be solid on the mic and good in the ring. You have to do all of these really good. But I think, like, putting Michael Cole in a manager's role with Jack Swagger and even Karma is good, because it makes more sense. Jack Swagger needs somebody to talk for him because he's not the world's greatest talker. Karma doesn't need somebody with him, but she's come in as like the powerhouse, like the unstoppable monster of the Divas division. So they need to put her with somebody that's like, I brought her in. I'm tired of the Divas, and it fits Michael Cole perfectly. If it doesn't happen, it's a big fail on WWE. But if it does happen, then hopefully, pray to God, that it's going to be something that I was like, weeks ago talking about it. This is perfect. This is what needs to happen. But again, some of the people I see that need managers are people like an R-Truth. Dolph Ziggler's already got his manager in Vicky Guerrero. I would kind of like to see Vicky branch out and maybe add somebody else under her wing. Because Vicky's, just like Michael Cole, very over with the crowd in the right way, in that people hate them, and it's perfect. It's just like with Bobby Heenan back in the day and Jimmy Hart. People hated them. They were over. I mean, come on. Bobby Heenan comes out, Weasel, Weasel, Weasel. He even dressed in the Weasel suit several times in several different organizations coming up, and then done in the WWE. I mean, come on. Come on. It's just brilliant and it's perfect. Think about it for a minute before you dismiss it, because managers are there to get talent over. They can't verbally get over, and it also helps them in matches. Go back and look at some of the greatest managers of all time, and there's a DVD floating around somewhere of wrestling's best managers. Go get it, and you'll understand why these guys were as important, if not sometimes more important, than the guys that they managed. Because when you've got a guy like Bobby Heenan that's so over, and then you bring a guy in like a Haku, it raised his status and it leveled him up even higher than what maybe he really was, or what he was really worth. So I mean, just think about it. Somebody like R-Truth could definitely benefit from having that. I don't see with his new character how they're going to do that, but who knows? I could be wrong. I've been wrong in the past. Moving on. So that's a little rant on wrestling managers and who needs. If I think about it a little bit, I may put up a blog later today about who I really think could benefit or whatever as being a manager. I don't know of anybody that could benefit as being a manager. Maybe Michael Cole, but that would be about it. Maybe some of the guys that probably could be managers and be in that role and help the talent get over. I like it. If they want to put Arn, I love that. Ricky Steamboat, definitely. Put Ricky Steamboat with any babyface and they're going to just skyrocket even farther. But anyway, that's the way I feel about that. You guys be good. I will holler at you. Chaos has